I just want to go through the Tempedia now that I've gotten all of the Tems in there. And I want to just run through every new Tem, look at the description, look at the 2 traits, glance at the stats, and just give my initial hot take on every single Tem in the game. That is what I want to do. That is what I'm going to do. Let's do it. Okay. So we'll just roll through one by one and do this and just kind of check it out. Number 1, Mimit. Mimit has the honor of being the very first digital ever created. The genomic reservoir contained in its tail allows it an unequaled ability to replicate any other Temtem species, making it the ultimate breeder. This is the Ditto of the Temtem world. We got it in Cipanku now. The release of this Tem was kind of odious because it was like teased. If you weren't there, it was terrible. They like posted one word at a time on like 20 different websites, and it made this sentence. And then they tweeted the same sentence that it was like something about the tail and a reservoir of whatever, and then it had like a photo of the tail. It was so fucking weird. But at the end of the day, the Tem's pretty cool. It's got 2 traits. Striking Transmog. When attacking with a physical technique, Mimit transforms into the target that it attacks. And then Landing, which is when entering the battlefield, Mimit transforms into the next Temtem in clockwise order. So 2 different traits that both transform it into something. I think Landing Transmog on the right on the side of your battlefield that lets it copy the opponent's Tem with Doppelganger Brooch could be really fun, getting 30% or getting 50% extra damage on pretty much anything on your opponent's team. I don't think it's going to necessarily be good, but it's going to be fun to try. And then Striking gives you more control over it and lets you put Mimit on either side of your team and not worry about where it goes, which is kind of interesting. I don't know. It's going to be hard to pull it off in PvP, I think. It's going to be a challenging Tem to use. But if it's possible to pull it off, it could be really strong. I don't know. It's a very interesting Tem. Definitely the kind of Tem I was hoping to see in Cipanku. I don't know about you guys. Like, this is exactly with digital what I was thinking. Striking Transmog could also work for the Brooch strat. Oh, shit. That's even better, actually. Yeah, I said it about Landing, but yeah, Striking's even better. Doppelganger Striking is way better. Yeah, I don't know why I was focused on Landing. I think Landing was the first one I saw, and it's just been like 2.5 days, so my mind's still bubbling with all these different ideas. Yeah. Striking's even better. Striking Doppelganger could be a thing. Could be a thing. That actually could be a thing. That's like a self-contained combo. That's even better. There you go. So that's cool. All right, next, number 2, Ori. One of the first prototypes created in Nanto Labs. Wonder if Doppelganger procs before or after. That's a huge thing. I don't know. Yeah, that's a very, very important thing. I mean, traits on swap-in activate before items, apparently. But the question is, does that apply with attacking? I don't know. That's interesting. One of the first prototypes created in Nanto Labs. Ori's early versions were the forerunners of digital Temtem, inquisitive creatures by design. They show great curiosity and a boundless appetite for information. A cute little Tem. I like Ori. I like it. I know this Tem has gotten criticized on some like recent YouTube videos. I feel like or some like Pokemon YouTubers are like, look at this, meh. But I like it. I think it looks good. And it's got some cute animations. It's a nice little robot. Look, it turns off. Doesn't really matter because it's one move with a 20 base power and low prio. Oh, the attack is basically just to transform. But yeah, I think it's cute. This is one of the first Tems you see in the game when Max just ganks you with it in your first fight with the ×2 attack, and you're just like, what the hell, man? Unless, I think you can pick Crystal and maybe get a Balm out of a trash can, and I've heard you can actually win the fight, but I don't know. It's cute. I like it. It's got 2 traits. Attack T changes the Temtem's second type to the type of the technique it's about to use. It's the same thing on Zalbian. That's on both. That's a really cool trait, but, you know, the traits on the little Tems, I mean, they might be useful for Little Cup in the future, but my mind's not even close to getting there. I'm focused on just basic ladder, so we're not going to see Ori used much. Fast Charge is cool. We're going to see it on other Tems like Kazuma. It's not going to come into play for ladder, I don't think. It matters because it keeps its trait. So if you with Mimit, If you attack Cerneve turn 1 and use Water Cutting Lily turn 2 against Ukama, you become Ukama. But Water Cutting Lily would deal more damage with Doppelganger. I'm not really following, but it's okay. All right, Zalbian. Zalbian are part of the second generation of digital Temtem. Created with much more refined technology, they are more intelligent friends and companions, as well as sturdier in battle. It's like the adult, mature, moved out of the house, got a job, you know, eating healthy, looks good. Hey, you're looking good. Wow, you're looking young. Oh, nice. 37? Really? No. I would have thought you were 26. No way. You know, I don't know, whatever. That's a bad example, but you know what I mean. Like, looking good, looking like a person who's living their life well, a robot living its life well. It's got the attack trait, which is really cool. Zalbian wants to use heat up, most likely, and then it's going to be fire type on turn 1, so it's got to watch out for water types. I mean, that's interesting. Really interesting. I mean, just changing types is crazy. We've never had that in Temtem. I'm pretty pumped on it. It just seems really sick. I don't know. It's hard for me to know for sure. I don't know all the moves yet. I haven't, like, memorized the move set, but that seems like it's going to be really weird and interesting. And Zalbian is going to be a sweeper, I think, with the heat up turn 1. It's going to be kind of like Kapir or Size Munch. Tems, even old Yowler, but less extreme. Tems that buff themselves with attack early. Annie here is another example. Buffing themselves with attack and then going crazy. So you're going to want to kill this thing quick or shut it down with something. Voltaic Charge is also... It's less flashy, but it's quite interesting. Nothing like this in the game before. Unless you count mirroring, kind of, sort of. When attacked with a single target technique, the attacker gets 10% knockback damage. That's actually pretty fucking good. There's no way to attack this thing other than AoE, I suppose, that avoids that damage. 10% stacks up. It's easy to underestimate 10% damage, 7% heal, you know. Right now, Max, I don't really have the Tems, but maybe tomorrow. I don't really have a good set of Tems. I barely got through it. So maybe, but I don't know. All right, let's go to Chromium. Number 4, Chromium. This is the Tem I'm most hyped about, and it's got really cool lore. Chromium, you come and go. I don't know the reference, but this recent breakthrough of Nanto Labs uses modified Koish DNA to create a digital Temtem with a variable second typing for maximum versatility. Welcome back, McFeeds. Chromium might be OP. First off, the lore is amazing. In case you don't know, this is a Tem that can be any of 12 types. When you encounter it in the wild, it'll be a random type. So it's the same as Koish in that regard. Didn't expect that. A digital Tem that's got one of every type other than digital. Like or I don't know if it's got pure digital, but it might have pure digital as well. I think it does. Point is, a second Koish-like Tem. Didn't expect that. No, it's 10% of max HP, I think. Oh, no, it's knockback damage. Oh, you're right, Niffy. Never mind. It is physical mirroring, but it's not good. Isn't that mirroring is a quarter, right? That's pretty low. Meh. That's meh. Never mind. Forget what I said about that. But yeah, I wasn't expecting this. I'm hype about it. Sinner Typer damage done with techniques is increased by 30% if both allies share a type. That is going to be really sick, I think. 30% boost is pretty insane. Chromium has all kinds of moves. I have no idea. There's 12 of them. Don't even fucking ask me what moves it has right now. But Sinner Typer could be really good. I'm sure there's going to be something with that that's strong in this meta. And then the fucking bomb that dropped. Mic drop. Walk away from the meta. Pigment Inverter when attacking. Type resistance for the target Temtem are reversed. Dude. Look, I've seen this a few times already just in PvE, and it's just fucking crazy. It's going to change everything because you don't know what to expect. If Chromium goes unbanned, you got to deal with the potential for the Pigment Inverter, and then nothing seems safe. I don't know. It just feels like Iridescence didn't do what they wanted it to do, so they said, okay, not a lot of Iridescence, no problem. Have Pigment Inverter. Let's see how this goes. Like, they're like, okay, let's step it up a notch. This seems much more in your face than Iridescence, much more useful. I'm very excited to see this one. Dust Vortex, one-shotting Saku, yes please. Fire Chromium with Drakash for double synergy Hellfire with Sinner Typer. Holy fuck. Mirroring is 40%. It's any single target damage. Okay, I keep getting it wrong, but whatever. Let's forget about Voltback. A Voltaic Charge for now. Pigment Inverter is a super duper ultra exciting. I will be using this on my first competitive team. For the question of like, what are you using on your first team? That's gonna be on there. Yes. I hate to do this, but I need to grab some water. I hate doing this right in the middle of the fucking YouTube thing, but I gotta get some water. Hang on 1 second. Let me refill the water bottle. 1 second. Hydration is always worth it. All right, right back at it. Right back at it. I just, you know, if you get dehydrated as a streamer who's talking, it can be very bad. It's just not good. If you're feeling dry, you just got to get that water at all costs. All right, let's go. Super swag razor. First time you're scared of water cannon with Nidrasil. I think it's funny, and I'm excited to see how it plays out. Yeah, Zetlin, can't even wrap your head around it. It sounds crazy, dude. All right, let's keep going. Halsey, let's go. Number 5, Halsey. That goes for most attacks. Wait, anyway, okay, Halsey, let's go. This is a newer model from Nanto Labs, especially designed for dojo tamers. More intelligent and empathetic than older digitals, it is much more responsive to human commands, and those fortunate enough to have one as a friend wouldn't change it for any other. So there's a typo there on the word enough, no big deal, just notable. So this is like compared to, this is compared to Ori. This is like the early prototype. I didn't actually realize this until just now. What's up, Coffee? Welcome in again. Yeah, Halsey is the newer version of Ori. I didn't know that. That's crazy, dude. That's actually crazy, dude. I didn't know that. And then Molgu is like new Zalbian. That's so sick. I didn't know that lore. All right, let's look at the traits. Halsey has Parrier, which we've seen before on Mashuk. Great trait on Mashuk. It makes Mashuk an insane tank on top of Mashuk's typing, but this is not about Mashuk. This is about Halsey, and Little Cup Parrier might be a thing. We'll find out later. Neutrality is very good, so there could be some Little Cup potential with those traits, but that's not something I'm considering in this video slash stream slash thing. McFeed says maybe you're right and Pigment Inverter is the play. Theory crafting around Typer, but haven't gotten anything to stick. I think Typer Drakosh combo synergy is pretty sick, but Pigment Inverter is the one that I'm really focused on, just in general. It just seems so exciting to try it. And I think in the early meta, people are going to have a hard time playing against it. So for early, like week 1, week 2, early meta, big TMR boost, big stonks, I think Pigment Inverter is the move. All right, here's Molgu. This model represents a significant upgrade from Halsey. Surprisingly, Nanto Labs found examples of escaped Molgu evolving on their own, further proving the point that digital Tem are every bit as alive and natural as other varieties. I like the way they put that in there, almost like arguing against other philosophies that would exist in the game. Like, people would say, no, they're not real Tems. And this dictionary, this Tempedia is like, fuck you, it's a real Tem. Pigment Inverter Undermine can't be resisted. Yeah. And it's ×2 on mentals. I mean, on neutral Chromium, maybe? You know? So there's traits here. We got Splitter. This one is really strong. When attacked with a physical or a special technique, prevents all negative status conditions. So traits can still apply statuses. But I don't know, are there any moves that are categorized as non-physical or special? Is there like a status effect only category? There might be, right? Neurotoxins from the random Cycrox eggs. Nice X. Toxic spores. Okay, so there's some moves. So this prevents most moves from applying status conditions. There are very few. Okay, hypnosis and toxic spores. I'm being told here on the chat. Thanks, guys. Like, relax. These are moves. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So like those are moves that would get through, but pretty much everything else is going to be super duper blocked. Like no toxic procs, toxic ink, nope. I mean, there's a lot of, you know, allergic spread, nope. I'm trying to think of Haido Uchi, nope. You know, there's a lot of stuff that gets noped, you know? 69 HP, always nice. Splitter is going to be strong. Can't be plagued. Can't get Doom pushed off with Plague, but can be doomed. Yeah. Can't be doomed with Wastewater, though. Cycrox can't doom Molgu. One of many things that can't doom. Sentinel we've seen before, but it's a very strong trait in some conditions, in certain circumstances. Dracosh has Sentinel, so that's been the main place we've seen it before. It prevents Tri-Apothecary. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff being prevented. Yeah, Sentinel's cool as well. I mean, Splitter is going to be the big exciting one, especially at first, because it's new and it's shiny, and it's definitely strong. Yeah. Pretty good physical attack as well. Molgu, we'll see. It's a pure digital tem. I like that, you know? I like that. All right, Platypet, not a thing. Here, let's dump out for a minute. Let's see what's next. Ampling. Here we go. Native to the steep slopes of the Awaba Highlands, Ampling are as adorable as they are electrifying. Neo-Edo children are familiar with them thanks to regular school trips to observe this charming creature in their natural habitat. Okay, slightly awkward translation, but, you know, I get it. Cute little lightning deer, electric type only. This is one we've been waiting for a while because I don't know if anyone might not realize it, but it's on the competitive map. You can see Ampling right here. So we've been like, when is this tem going to show up? Probably Cipanku. It looks like it's lightning. Getting it is very exciting. Very exciting to finally have it because we've been just staring at it on the PvP queue up screen for a year. It's, you know, this is the baby tem. It's got caffeinated, which is prevents going to sleep. Whatever. Dreaded Alarm. I love seeing it on a new tem. Little Cup, Dreaded Alarm, Ampling, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, we'll mostly look at Amphitheater, which is the adult version. That's the PvP relevant one for now. Oh yeah, single target. Yeah. Yeah, Splitter is a complicated trait. It's going to take some time to get used to it. Blue Pond says, I'm going to have 7 SV Amplings on deck. Once you get more Pansuns, you have multiple 6 SVs with Furt. Let me know, Blue Pond. I would love to buy one from you, probably. Although maybe not for a week or two. I'm not going to buy right away necessarily. We'll see. All right. Amphitheater are a prime example of Cervus electricus, agile and majestic. Their mating habit of locking horns causes beautiful displays of electric sparks and discharge arcs that have been compared to tiny aurorae. It's a really nice description. A majestic tem. A majestic deer. I don't know. I like it. You know? I don't know. It's simple, but it's got some charm. Oof. These other backgrounds are so terrible. You got to use the black background. The other colors are so bright. But yeah, it's got some cool spunk going on with the animations. I know I kind of skipped some animations as well. I'll look at all the animations from now on. I don't know why I've been skipping those. Hang on, let's go back. Here's Amphitheater as well, just for context. Look at how cute that is. Come on. How adorable is that? Look, it's gonna get you. Come on. Come on. How can you not like Ampling? Come on, dude. That's just the best. Come on. What? Luma Anna here? Dude, what? We got a Luma Anna here in the chat. That's pretty cool. Post a picture in Discord, dude. I got to keep going on this video, but dude, that's crazy good. That's crazy good. Luma Anna here. Okay. Post a photo in Discord. Let's take a look. Relaxed. Restores 15% of max HP after not receiving any rival attacks during the turn. Could be good when combined with Evade. In Show Off. Yeah, please. Show it off. Big congrats. That's crazy. That's like the best kind of crazy. Whoa, dude. Cipanku magic. That's like the rarest Luma in the whole game. Whoa. This could be really cool. It's not going to work on its own, I think, but you got to combo it with Evade or some other stuff like that. But 15% is a good heal if it happens like 2 or 3 times and they can't get through Amphitheater. I'm really happy that, by the way, when you look at the moveset, this is not a Cerneef clone. So I'm hoping that Salad Stall doesn't get super crazy, you know what I mean? Rip speed or else it'd be easily hackable. Oh man, it's one away from perfect. Here, let's take a quick look at the Luma Anna here. This is worth a quick diversion. If I can get it up. Dude, I'll pull it up on the screen. Hang on. Hang on. Dude! Holy crap! You could hack everything except for speed, and then it's a Deceit Aura Anna here. A perfect Luma Deceit Aura Anna here. That might be that might become the most valuable tem in the game. If Anna here ever gets positive traits. Even if it doesn't. That could be one of the most valuable Lumas in the game that you just hatched of all time. Because those are the crazy... That's probably the best Anna here of all time. And you can hack it up. It's time to start grinding layers right the fuck now. That's what I think. For you, not for me. Right, but that said, back to the thing. But holy crap, that's insane. Holy crap, that's insane. Amphitheater has an electric move that gives it evade for 2 turns. Okay, there you go. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that. So relax with evade. And then if you combine that with other stuff, maybe hacked microchip, which gives evade against digital attacks. I don't know. I mean, it's not going to really be weak to digital, though. Amphitheater is good against digital. I don't know. There's a lot there. Infectious is the other trait. Invalidates the regenerating effect on rivals. Really good. Just really, really good. I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm overrating it. It's really cool. I just like that idea. Seeing the word invalidates is like, ooh. I don't know if it removes it or if it just stops it from working. Like, there's no heal from it. I don't know. Infectious is kind of interesting. There's nothing like that in the game so far. We got to try it. Also worth noting, Amphitheater is now the fastest tem in the game with 110 speed. That is faster than the former fastest, which was, what, Ukama? Wait a minute. Yeah, 100 on Ukama was the fastest. So now Amphitheater is much faster at 110. So speed creep across the islands, for better or for worse, I don't know. Raids give rewards every time, and you're guaranteed the mythical tem the first time each week. So you'll be good to go here. You're going to love it. The layers are awesome. The raids are awesome. Also, Infectious is bugged right now. Yeah, so don't use Infectious right now because it's bugged. And it might not even be good. We're not sure. Just hold off till they fix the bug. There's a weird bug with it. Ukama, Gyalis, Osiara. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I don't know why I looked at Platimus. But yeah, Ukama had 100 as well as Gyalis as well as Osiara. All right, let's look for the next one. Okay, Obi-Wan. Immediately there's a Star Wars pun. Obi-Wan. It is what it is. You're hyperventilating and shaking. All right, take some deep breaths and just slow it down. Just slow it down a little bit and then get back to celebrating. A few deep breaths will take you far. Amphitheater with Scaravolt, something to do. Dude, Amphitheater with Evade and Relax with good friend Scaravolt. Would have been nice to know about the bug, but you already have it trained up, not like this. Yeah, man, I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry. That sucks. Oof. Oof. Okay, yeah, so Obi-Wan, Star Wars, Space Age. I don't know, maybe there's something there. Also, Obi-Wan in binary, because spoiler alert, the evolution is twice as cute and is called Obi-2 if you read it as binary, or Obi-10 if you don't. Let's read the description. Obi-Wan's simple and friendly appearance belies their boldness as a creation. They are the digital embodiment of a subatomic particle whose very existence raises almost as many questions as it answers for physics modeling. That's insane. That's really, really cool, right? This lore, along with the metaphysics in the Zen Meditation Lodge and stuff, there's some cool-ass lore on Cipanku. This is some of it. It's really, really cool. It's really, really cool. Fast Charge, Sentinel. We've seen both those before. We're not assessing Little Cup right now, so whatever. But it's a cool tem that looks cute and cool, and I like it. And it's got some cute animations, and it's just the happiest tem. It's the happiest tem, but it will still try to get you, so don't take it for granted. Very cute. Obi tem, conventional, or Obi-2, excuse me, Obi-2. Conventional physics can't explain why OB2 is a 2-in-1 Temtem or how their attraction/repulsion dynamics actually work. Tamers don't really care since this Tem is empathetic enough to be tameable, not to mention off the charts cute. Yeah, it's a nice Tem. It's so cute, dude. Let's see the animations first. Oh man, look at it, dude. Come on. If that doesn't make you feel happy, then I don't know what to say. They're trying hard to be scary, but they can't pull it off. All right, the traits are really interesting. Source Replicator, when getting a positive status condition, not a stats stage buff, a status condition. So not plus attack, not minus attack, not defense, not whatever. We're talking, we're talking evade, regenerate, immune. Doesn't work with sparks, exactly. It's a status, not a stat stage buff, exactly. Because people are getting that confused. It's statuses. So sorry to disappoint whoever didn't realize that, but we just realized that today. Like, oh yeah. When getting a positive status condition adds the change to the ally too. And then target replicator is the opposite. When the ally gets a positive status condition, add it to the Tem. Volier is not in this update, X. That's in Arbory. We saw that in the story, so no one's caught Valier. Yeah, in case anyone else is confused about that, that's actually good to hear that. So in case anyone else is confused, you will see Volier. And unfortunately for you, this is going to have to wait until Arbory. So, I mean, we can still enjoy some animations, honestly. It's kind of generous. They give you the animations right away. So this is coming. You know, a little FOMO for you. A little something to get excited for. Yep, chamomile. Exactly, Lemming. So let's go back to... Anyway, that video is coming in a year, okay? Arbory probably in like a year. Don't at me. Don't at me. No Arbory wins. Back to this. Chamomile, Source Replicator, OB2, also having the other build being to use Bush. Yeah, the last island is mental and melee. Yep. This Tem with Chamomile passing on immunity or with just using Bush to pass on evade and regenerate and push off statuses. This is going to be the answer to any Cycrox Doom greediness and other such shenanigans. You got to push off Doom. Source Replicator, OB2 with Bush is going to be that Tem. People are probably going to run it tanky. Try Apothecary, Nidrasil to heal OB2, and it heals Nidrasil as well. Yep. Burrow is also a thing. Slow bush, fast bush. Slow bush, fast bush. That's going to be fucking crazy. We're going to see a lot of theory crafting and attempts to use this Tem, make it work. It is what it is. We'll see what happens. Let's keep moving. Lots of Tems. Let's keep moving. Scarawat is next. Whew. Hang on. Whew. A lot of Tems. A lot of hot takes. This is fun. I'm glad we're doing this. This is helping me kind of get a sense of all the Tems. A dedicated support with a different niche to Kinu is very nice to have. I could not agree more, Andros. We definitely got some new viable supports, like multiple, honestly. This is another big one. This one with the Evolve form with Good Friend, we'll get there in a minute. It's going to be very, 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 very exciting. Hold that thought. All right. As the old joke goes, a Flux NPC in the game. Let's get it. There's going to be a Crema subplot one day. Let's go. Write in all the streamers. Let's go. Give us a crowd of streamers. Have a crowd of streamers like go up to the Crema headquarters and be like, "We demand whatever." Like, give us a subplot. Come on, let's go. We're going to get there, Stance. We're going to get there. Absolutely. This is really fun. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. All right. As the old joke goes, when you're a tamer in Cipanku, it's not so much a matter of Scarawat, but a matter of Scarawin. This variety is an old staple of the Neo-Edo dojo, where every generation rediscovers this industrious and friendly Tem. I like that. An old staple, this old electric bug Tem thing. Sort of bug-ish, but almost robotic, almost like a rock or like a robot or a stone or metal. I don't know. It's like bug, but it's like strong bug. Let's see some animations. That's cute. Poor guy. Looks so scared. There you go. There you go. Oh, yeah. Get him. And then a little battle cry. Scar a wall. All right, they got immunity, which is good. No toxic, no poison. And then no doom from neurotoxins as well. And strong liver. Oh, but immunity means... So strong liver on Scarawat is weird. I was asking myself in my head, how is strong liver not just a strictly better version of immunity? Because strong liver doesn't block the poison procs. So you're going to heal from the attack, but still get poisoned. That's odd, but okay. It's not like Guldur where it blocks the poison and heals. So strong liver is a trade-off. Immunity is simpler. Kind of odd. I'd probably just go immunity, but both are interesting. You can lose liver maybe to heal with an ally in certain situations. Talisman Scarawat with Neurotoxins Cycrox maybe? I don't know. We're not going to theorycraft the babies, so let's go on to the adult. Scaravolt. Initially mistaken as a minor mutation of Scarawat, Scaravolt is strongly associated with Mayako and the bonfires the Yamabushi would lit on the mountaintops on cold nights. On such occasions, a sighting of this Temtem was considered a good omen. That's really cool. That's really cool lore. The Yamabushi looking off the mountaintops and seeing Scaravolts lit up in the distance. That's super cool. That's like Fireflies times a million. Let's see some animations. Let's see some animations. That's a nice one. It's a really colorful Tem. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, Diffuser is like a really good trait. And Voltaic, not so much. So probably Diffuser. Spoiler alert on Golzy. Alright, some nice animations. Scaravolt Tem, no one has figured out how to run. No one knows how to run anything. All you guys are posers who are pretending you know how to optimally run anything yet. That's a crazy sentence, Pixel. I know you guys have got some ideas. Yeah, okay, no good ideas. Using the phrase run optimally shouldn't be spoken in the first week of the meta. I know I keep going off, but I have to keep going off. What could be optimal? But yeah, I think good friend Scaravolt with Relax Amphitheater is the idea. Am I crazy? Amphitheater applies evade. And all right, we'll start with good friend so I can say the point. After the ally receives a rival attack, the next one during the same turn gets redirected to the Temtem. So they can only attack the other Tem once. AoE can get around it, of course, so it's not perfect, but that means Relax Amphitheater can use the move that applies evade to itself for 2 turns. And then good friend Scaravolt. You can also apply something from, I don't know, maybe Burrow OB10. Sorry, Burrow OB2. Pass it on to Scaravolt. Or sorry, pass it on to fucking Amphitheater and then swap in Scaravolt. Like, there's stuff to do. Scaravolt Amphitheater is something I'd like to work on. That could be a first team combo for me. Yeah, reverse shared pain. Good friend is really, really, really good, I think. I think good friend is the good trait. I think half full is a noob trap. I mean, it's been Niffy pointed out, baton pass, half full, 60%. Sure. Yeah, it diverts the second attack, I believe. The next one. After the ally receives a rival attack, the next one is redirected during the same turn. So, the next one, but the first one lands, second one is diverted. I mean, generally splitting your attacks on both sides on the same turn only, so they have to double it that turn. But generally splitting your attacks is less desirable than focusing your damage. So overall, this is going to be a really good trait. Half full is proccing +2, and that shouldn't be intentional. It seems like it's a bug. And it wasn't doing it at first. I mean, look, it's clearly a bug. It's 1 per. It's bugged. Because Serbatio's Wrath is doing the same thing. Osiara's self-buffing to +2 special attack. It's a bug across multiple moves. Serbatio's Wrath is bugged and half full is bugged. I would recommend any tournaments to ban those 2 things until they're fixed. Like, I'm not involved in tournaments, not my business. But in my opinion, ban bugged traits and moves. So ban Serbatio's Wrath and ban half full for the tournaments until they're fixed. That seems to me to be very fair. Otherwise, it's going to be a shit show, possibly. What's up, Son of King? What happens if Water Custodian Nagais and 2 water move attacks? Both of them get absorbed by Nagais. That one absorbs both. That one just absorbs all water attacks, except for AoE. But Good Friend only absorbs the second one, regardless of type, if they're both aimed at the ally. They can just aim one attack at both to choose themselves, but yeah. Oh, with Good Friend involved? I don't know. We could test it. We could test it, but not right now. But that's a good question. Yeah, Niffy, good question. If someone has it and can test it, let us know. Otherwise, I'm happy to do that, but I don't want to get too distracted. Hey, look. Metapod's playing Temtem. He hasn't played in a while. I saw that. Metapod, are you watching? I saw that. I saw that. Achilles was here earlier. I saw that. Metapod's from Old Head. You guys have seen him before. This game hits an infinite loop and crashes. Cancels each other out. Yeah, who knows? Okay, half full. I just don't think it's that good. I just don't think it's that good. I don't know. All right, Captain. See you later. Yeah, anyone who's only able to catch a little bit of this but wants to see more, it's all going to go on YouTube. I'm going to upload this tomorrow morning to YouTube before my stream. So, yeah, that's going to be a thing as well. Okay, let's keep going. I just don't think it's that good. I think a protector buff and then a mild attacks buff. Like, only one of those attack buffs is going to matter. And then the protector buff, I mean, it's good, but half HP for that. I'm very skeptical that half full is good. Baton Pass might be a thing, but I'm just skeptical. All right, next. Hoglip. Some of the first digital Temtem were prone to accidentally catching fire. You agree, Drama Queen? I just can't see it. Hoglip is the answer to this problem. A little friend who is totally at home in a blaze. A little, yeah, given that feature, it's often used for rescue by fire crews. That's kind of cool. That's a cool lore. A digital Tem is specifically designed to be okay catching fire. I like that. Okay, gotta go fast. Changes the Temtem's very low, low, and normal priority techniques to high priority. First off, holy shit. Spoiler alert, it's on this one as well. Hedgehog Tem with a gotta go fast trait. Gotta go fast. Sonic the Hedgehog is my favorite retro series ever. Ever. Oh, team dependent. TU is supposed to be team. Yeah, it's just, I love it. They actually did that. They actually called it gotta go fast. I fucking love it. As far as the trait's concerned, it's a wild trait. We'll discuss it in a minute. Fast charge, you know, whatever. It's cool, but it's on Hoglip, so whatever. Hellfire and Fire Tornado. Yeah, it's crazy. The evolution that is. All right, hang on. Let's see some animations. It's cool. I'm going to be honest. It's not my favorite. It's a little awkward, but it's not bad. It looks like it belongs. It's just kind of weird. It's like the it's like the Taifu category. One day this thing is going to have a fan club. The Luma looks a little bit like Sonic. Fuck. Oh, dude, I can't wait to see that. I'm going to stay focused though. Okay. Let's go to hedging. Mischievous but sweet. Hedging are so kawaii, tamers are regularly reminded to don fireproof gloves before petting them. So kawaii. To avoid getting first-degree burns, they are also instructed to keep them supervised in wooden areas. Alright, so yeah, gotta go fast is cool. It's tough for me to say. I mean, high-priority magma cannon is kind of cool, although it's still got 2 hold. Magma cannon applies 3 burn. It's kind of sick, so that's interesting. Normally that has 1 priority. Overall, I don't know. Could be good. I'm not sure. Going away gift is a little more insane. When knocked out, they went hard on the traits this time. When knocked out, adds the Temtem positive stat stage changes to the ally. In other words, all your buffs get passed over to the ally when it dies. You posted Luma Hoglip's face in link dump. I can't help but take a look. I can't help but take a look. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm not going to put it on screen. Let's stay focused. It's kind of Sonic-y. No, not the debuffs. Adds the Temtem positive stat change to the ally. Stat stage changes. Only positive as far as the wording that I'm seeing goes. So no debuffs. Yeah, so it's even better. No downside. I think this is the stat. I think Gotta Go Fast is hilarious as a meme, and it could have some play. We might see fast Magma Cannon, Gotta Go Fast, hedging, maybe. I'm kind of skeptical of that. Going Away Gift on any tem that it's on is going to be a very interesting trait, because that's a powerful thing. Barnchy Radar, dude, it's too slow. It's not worth it. Not on Cipanku week. Not on first week Cipanku. Yeah. Going Away Gift is going to be fucking sick. Theory crafting, the actual nature of what it's going to be and with what tems is kind of beyond the scope of what we're doing this right now, but like that's going to be the topic of a lot of discussion in the next couple weeks, I think. If Gotta Go Fast change hold, it would be broken. I agree. That would be broken, yeah. I'm glad it doesn't do that. That would be way too much. It changes priority. Did I miss? Yeah, I mean, if anyone's saying it should change hold, I would have to disagree. That sounds too broken. Team dependent, which is better? We'll see, yeah. I mean, Gotta Go Fast could have some value. I'm just a little skeptical. You were just thinking it? Yeah, I mean, that's a crazy idea, though, right? What if they did it that hard? What if it had... They might have tested it that way. They might have tested it without holds. If you have Fast Charge on your team, then Going Away Gift is better. But what's the other side of this? Like, when is Gotta Go Fast is just for Magma Cannon? I feel like you got to definitely team build around Going Away Gift. Like, if your team isn't running buffs, but you're somehow running that, you know, running it anyway, then... If you're running, hedged in. If you're running hedging anyway, then, like, at that point, you should just do Gotta Go Fast for sure. 3 priority Magma Cannon is really strong, you think? I mean, it's got a lot of hold. We'll just see if we'll see if it works out enough in practice. Main digital move is 1 prio. Okay, maybe I'm underestimating Gotta Go Fast then. In that case, it could see a lot more play. I might be underestimating it. Alright, let's go. Inky. Known as the most elusive Temtem in Cipanku, possession of an Inky is the ultimate marker of mastery among Neoedo tamers. 2 traits. First, let's look at some animations before I forget. What an odd tem. I don't know what to make of this thing. This is odd. I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird-ass tem, dude. Like, what the hell? What the hell is this? Looks like something you drew in 3rd grade. I know, it kind of looks like something someone's, you know, kid drew. The best tem in Cipanku? I don't know. It's got a cool typing. Electric Crystal. It's pretty cool. Some people love it. I'm a little skeptical. Fizz Master, damage done with physical techniques is increased by 50%. It's like a superhero sheep imp. You're kind of, yeah, you're right. It is like a sheep. It does have a sheepish characteristic with a fox's tail. A sheep, a fox's tail. Special Master, damage done with special techniques is increased by 50. Traits, Pixel says traits sound broken as hell, but it still somehow feels lackluster. It entirely depends on the moveset, and we're not really looking at the movesets right now, but 50% is a lot. Comebacker got nerfed. Stab Master got nerfed. They still went 50%. They nerfed both the 50% traits from the last update, but they gave us 2 new ones, both on the same tem. Thunderstrike Special could be crazy. I could see it being too strong. We'll see. Maybe it's lackluster. The base trait, the base stats balance it out. We'll see. I'm reserving judgment. I'm not going to go, oh, okay, yeah, it's fine. I don't know. We've seen every single 50% thing get taken down. We'll see. It has terrible weaknesses. It's bad. It's got a lot of problems. Times 4 weak to Earth is going to be a huge problem. This could be crazy. I don't know. I'm not convinced it won't be good. I'm not convinced it won't be good. Let's keep going. Cycrox. One rumor tells of a Mimit that fell into Zalat. Another one of a Nanto Boffin accidentally spilling coffee on some circuitry. Be it as it may, Cycrox is as close as it gets to a computer virus, but in the flesh and in the silicon. I love that description, honestly. It's really squishy. This time it'll be different, they said. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Alright, this one was the most insane thing. Like, this was the first what the fuck moment in Cipanku, was running through the rice fields and getting to neurotoxins. Instead of applying poison, the target applies doomed for 4 turns instead. This is the reason you're afraid to queue for Cipanku competitive. I'm excited for this exact same reason. When I first saw this move, this trait, I was like, oh, okay. So that means it must have, like, just 1 2-hold toxic move that's, like, really, really, like, low damage and it's hard to pull off. Nope! 0 hold wastewater, 100 base damage, with stab, applies poison, turns into doom on turn 1. Oh, let's follow that up with a 1-hold digital move, I forget the name, that also applies doom, and it's a 3 doom proc instead of 4 with synergy. Why? Why did you do this to my meta? Why did you do this? Crema, why? I thought it was 11 out of 10. I thought it was 11 out of 10. I thought it was 11 out of 10. I thought Cipanku was the best update ever. New permaban? What do you mean? What do you mean permaban? This thing? Cycrox? I mean, here's the thing, though. All jokes aside. There's a lot more statuses in Cipanku than there used to be. More tems have more ways to apply statuses. And we've seen the real beginnings. Technically, they were already there, but we've seen the real beginnings of Nullify and of Isolate with the moves Faraday Cage and with Generify and many other things for Nullify. So, we'll see. But it seems like it could be insane. I'm going to run it on my first team, hopefully, if I can fit it in there. I'm excited. Water Synthesizer, when attacked with a water technique, restores HP instead of receiving damage. I know, I can't wait to use it, honestly. This looks so broken. This is also really sick. Yeah, Cycrox heals when it gets hit by water with this trait. Thing is, there's just no way that this is even slightly close to as good as Neurotoxins. No way, no chance in hell. No chance in hell. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's cool. It's just not, I mean, Neurotoxins is 1,000,000 times stronger. If I'm wrong about that, then I'm just misreading it. Like, Neuro is all it is. Neuro is all it is. So, I mean, it's cool, but I don't have anything to say about that one. It's just whatever. Let's see some animations. Wow, very dignified. Whoo! Yeah. It looks good when it moves. It looks better when it does its animations. When it sits still, it's a little weird. I see it start moving around, I'm like, yeah. Wastewater doesn't have to be your doom condition. What do you mean? Water synthesizer could be better than neurotoxins? You're crazy. You're crazy. But dude, turn 100 base damage doom move. The best we used to have was Tortonite's Garden and Psychosis. I don't know how you're coming to the conclusion this could be better. People just aren't going to use water attacks on it. And I don't think, I mean, maybe tanky Cycrox, attack it with your own tem to heal it, maybe, but we haven't seen that ever happen with Strong Liver. I'm super, super skeptical. I'm sleeping on that immunity. I'm sleeping on that immunity. I think Neurotoxin is going to be stronger. Prove me wrong. We've seen tems like this before. They haven't. I mean, people run Punching Bag Goulder over Strong Liver. I want to see it. I remain skeptical. Yeah, swap-ins. I remain skeptical. What's up, Blade? I'm not saying you guys are wrong. I hear you. It's good logic. It could be true. Maybe that's going to make it really valuable. I'm skeptical. That's all I got to say. I'm skeptical. We shall see. Next up. All right. Few Temtem look so deceptively comical as Smolzy. Underestimating it in battle is the mark of the rookie tamer. Beyond their adorably helpless appearance, they are appreciated as some of the most reliable electrical Temtem for daily use. Cute Tem. Look at how happy he is. He's like an ice cream cone. But don't make him mad. You think this thing's just going to be a permaban? Maybe. We'll see. I get it. See you later, Zelton. Or Zetlin, my bad. See you. Good night. This thing looks awesome. I love it. I love that. Look at that good animation, dude. So good. It's electric type only. Caffeinated, prevents sleep. Electric synthesize, heals from lightning. All right. Next is Sparsi. Shoeing is going to be great. Shoeing is exciting, but we'll talk about Shoeing some other time. Sparsi, also known familiarly as Sparky. This tem is a common sight. Oh, fun fact if you didn't know, by the way. Community voted on this name. There was like 5 options. The community voted Smolzy. Nothing else really ever had a chance. Okay, back to Sparsi. Children are warned to keep away from them. Although normally good-natured and cheerful, they can involuntarily discharge considerable electric shocks. Unpredictability? Maybe. Alright, so Sparsi has Last Rush, which has been changed. It used to be different. Now it's, while rivals outnumber allies, and techniques inflict plus 30%. So Last Rush is now the opposite of Bully. Kind of interesting. And then Inductor, whenever an electric technique is cast, restores 8% of max HP. Let's see the animations. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Holy crap, I wasn't expecting that. Jesus Christ, what's next? That's the craziest animation in the game. Jesus, dude, that's insane. Alright. Next. Yeah, next. Golzy. Let's just keep going on the animation train. This dude's scary. You don't want to walk across this guy in a shady alley. You know what I mean? In a dark alleyway. You don't want to do that. Big attacks. Big attacks. Looks good. Sparsi is definitely on crack. Confirmed? Not really, but in my mind, it's confirmed. Many animations. All of them pretty damn cool. Golzy's a shit. Okay. Bred by the patient priests of Miyako from local varieties of electric Temtem, Golzy is a gentle giant that helps the villagers carry heavy loads through the difficult mountain passes. Their constant presence has become a symbol of the monastery. Lovely. Very useful Tem. Diffuser is gonna be sick as fuck. It's Burglar Wolfie times 1,000,000. Oops. When attacking with a physical technique, the target gets seized for 3 turns. I forgot to mention seize when I was talking about Nullify and Isolate both getting, added to the game much more substantially. Seized as well. It was already there, but no one really used it. Pickpocket was the only thing that maybe sort of kind of might use it. Now Diffuser, Golzy, means we're going to see seized all the fucking time. I think this is a really strong trait. Golzy is a physical attacker. Its physical attack is high, its special attack is very low, so it's going to use those attacks. Diffuser means it can seize items all fucking day. And in a pinch, you could have a low damage attack that could also be pushing, helping to push Doom off of other Tems when you're getting slammed by full Cycrox teams. Yeah, now we can finally stop trying to make Burglar work, because Diffuser is so much better. Because Burglar is conditional and Diffuser is relatively unconditional. Voltaic Charge. When attacked with a single target technique, the attacker gets 10% knockback damage. It's cool. All single target techniques, attacker gets, boom, 10% of the knockback. But it's knockback. It's not 10% HP. It's 10% of the damage that was dealt, so it's not that good. It's a little tiny bit of damage. There's going to be some edge cases. Mirroring Gaialis Bomb happened eventually, so you never know what will happen with Golzy Voltaic Charge. This was also on... I want to say goals. What the fuck is it? Molgu? I almost said it wrong. Molgu? No. Oh, who had it? Zalbian has this as well. So it's on a couple Tems. It's probably not that good, though. So, not that good. Diffuser is going to be the good trait. I'm almost positive. Golzy could have a lot of potential. We'll see what happens. It was the big reveal, the first big Tem they revealed leading into the Cipanku hype cycle. So Golzy has been pretty hyped for a while. Let's see what's next. What's next? Galvanite, okay. Often paired for comedic effect, Galvanite is the downer counterpart to Sparsi's manic persona. Given its usually serious expression, this Tem is the perfect butt of all jokes, which conceals a very effective range of attacks. Okay. We got Efficient and we got Inductor. So this is the baby Tem, so whatever. When attacking, reduce stamina cost by 30%. Inductor heals 8% when electric techniques are cast. Let's get the animations. Nice. I like that one. Cool. Okay. Ryagnet. It's growing on me. I didn't like Ryagnet at first, but it's growing on me. When suddenly all the cutlery in your kitchen flies out the window, you know this Temtem is nearby. In fact, it uses its magnetic power to move its own heavy metallic body. The Cipanku always keep them away from their fridges. Yo, hang on, guys. I need to get some more water. Give me one more second. I'm crushing water. Been talking a lot today. Give me one more second to grab some more water so I can properly address Ryagnet. Hang on a sec. Okay, so 2 traits. We got Kinetic Transfer. When attacked, restore 10% of max stamina and the attacker loses 10% of max stamina. That's actually really cool. I couldn't figure out what it was doing when I was playing PvE because I wasn't really paying that much attention to my stamina in the casual PvE stuff. This seems kind of sick. In PvP, this could be crazy given how tight stamina is now with the new stamina changes. Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. Something I'm definitely interested to see. Electric Custodian. Electric techniques targeting the ally will target this Temtem instead. Nagai's has had Water Custodian for a while. I didn't expect Electric Custodian, but I think it's pretty exciting. I'm like actually pretty into it. It's pretty cool. These are both interesting. Custodian is pretty sick and might see more play in my opinion. That's a very strong trait. And Kinetic could be cool though. If this stamina denial teams, if that becomes enough of a thing, Kinetic Transfer Ryagnet could totally happen, in my opinion. Let's see the animations. Pair that with a Barnchi with Energy Manip, or a mix as well. Mix with Refresh and Energy Manip. Deny them stamina, buff health. Rejuvenate mix with Energy Manip and Refresh. Come on, Pixel. You know I'm going to run that. What about Willpower Drain? Barnchi doesn't have Willpower Drain. What do you mean? But Willpower Drain is on the team? Because, yeah, Karin, Stonewall, and Willpower Drain. If that's what you mean, then I'm fully on board. Oh, Barnchi with Lightning Custodian. Yeah, Pixel. Barnchi with the Custodian? Yeah. Lots of stamina denial moves. I like the idea of Rejuvenate mix with Energy Manip and Refresh. I don't know. Right. Next. Papoy's Lodal. And then the two eye evolutions. We got like 7 left. Alright, let's keep going. Volier is not yet. Volier soon, but not today. Not this island. Oh yeah, Zizar has Electric Custodian now too. I'm really excited for Zizar. I'm going to run some Zizar this meta for sure. I hope it's good. I hope Piercing Wheel gets a lot of play. It's going to be good. Here we go. Nature finds a way, particularly when nature meets some of the most advanced circuitry. Papoys are adaptive and are known to use simple tools and other innovations in the wild. Thick Skin and Amphibian. I mean, Thick Skin is kind of cool. Again, though, it's a little cup, so yeah. Damage taken from wind techniques is reduced by 50%. Pretty cool. Amphibian, when attacked with a water technique, gets plus speed, plus attack. It's very cool, but yeah, it's a little baby tem, so we're not going to worry. Nature, digital, a lot of people are mad that the evolution is not this typing, because this is a sick typing, and it only exists in Little Cup. Also, that's a sick animation. Look at that. Yo, take that, Far-Fetched. This is way better. Far-Fetched, like, holding some shit, whatever. Hell nah. Papoys is what's up. Come on, dude. That's sick. Really good animations. That's awesome. Alright. Lodal is a different typing. So digital nature evolves into digital mental. Don't know. Cool tem, though. Look at this. First, the design is amazing. Secondly, This Temtem straddles the twilight zone between natural and artificial intelligence, life and death, and the fact that it resembles a dark creature from ancient lore doesn't help its reputation one bit. This thing has insane traits, but first let's just get the old animations going. Fuck. Sorry, I'm struggling with the camera. Here we go. New favorite Temtem? It might be mine as well. I mean, design-wise, it's got to be one of the coolest. What a weird thing. I don't even know what to say, how to describe it at this point. Just like, it looks so sick. This thing that goes through its body and then it just pulls it, like, it's like... Yeah, the pink comes through so well. The colors are really sick. The shell looks really good. It's a great Tem. It's a great Tem. I'm really happy. And then the traits are amazing. So, Cipanku, when attacking and knocked out due to overexertion, the target gets doomed for 2 turns. So, when Lodal attacks another Tem, overexerts itself to death, then whatever it attacked gets doomed on a 2-turn counter. That's really strong doom. That's the fastest doom that's ever been in the game. And it's going to be hard to pull off, but I feel like it could be a really high-level strategy, maybe, if someone's able to, because that's pretty crazy. I don't know, though. That's a bit far-fetched. Equally far-fetched is Voodoo. When attacking an ally, the damage is replicated to each rival. I mean... I keep saying Scunch Bomb, mental attack on the Scunch for ×2 damage, and then just, or ×4 damage, and then just destroy the opponent's team. Problem is, Lodal only gets Energy Manip as its highest damage mental move, which is pretty womp-womp, so, There could be some application to use Voodoo to kill your ally and then destroy both the opponent's Tems. And it could be an interesting counter to certain archetypes that get too greedy. If you can Voodoo kill stuff and just get 2-for-1 trades, it could be something. I have my eye on Voodoo. Yeah, Shrapnel, but Shrapnel has lower base damage than Manip, right? I think Shrapnel has 40 and Manip has 45. I could be wrong, but that's what I remember. Tem looks great. It's ×4 weak to lightning and ×4 weak to digital due to its typing. No, it has 80. My bad. What's up, Meme Lord? My bad. There you go. Shrapnel is stronger. Okay, that could work. Shrapnel could work. We'll see then. I'm going to do some Voodoo calcs in the next couple days. I'm very curious. Voodoo calcs shall be done. All right, next up, Tolkien. I haven't put this in my Tempedia yet. All right, hold that thought. I must have a... Here. I might have a 2i in my box. We can evolve it real quick. Hang on. We gotta go to the Fire Shrine and evolve a 2i. I forgot I never evolved one. I overlooked that. We got to add it to the Tempedia. Hang on. Do I have any random-ass 2i? I think I do in the... Yeah, perfect. It's a perfect, right? Ooh, there we go. All right, that works. Let's go evolve this real quick so we can look at the Tempedia article, because I totally blanked on that. I totally blanked. Hello, fast travel. A cool partner with Chameleon. You tried it in the lair. Lodal and Chromeon. That's awesome. My brain is overflowing with possible combos right now. So many things to try. All right, nice. Got a perfect Tolkien. There you go. No problem. Easy perfect, since I could just have a perfect 2i from before. Nice. Heater's the bad trait, but what can you do? Probably. But anyway. Let's go back to the Tempedia. Let's keep going. Why does nature digital evolve into mental digital? I don't know. It's kind of a shame. It's kind of like 2 different Temtem lines that they combined into one. Is what it feels like almost, right? It's like, I mean, you see the similarities. I don't know. I can't even say that, though. It makes sense in a weird way. It's just a strange evolution. I think it's kind of dope, to be honest. I understand the frustration because people want an adult Tem that's nature digital and we don't get it. I know nature digital is a good typing and we don't get it. It's kind of frustrating, but I do love Lodal and I kind of like the unconventional evolutionary line. So overall, I have to be honest that I am a fan. Okay, we filled up this one last spot that was missing. Oh, Papoise dies and Lodal comes back. Is that what you think? Is that like the lore? Is that what it is? Maybe that's even... Is that literally what it is? Some temtemologists argue that Tolkien are the remains of an extinct species. That's your headcanon? Okay, I like it. An extinct species endemic to the upper slopes of Anak before the breakup of the island, alluded in Myrilan myth as fire breezers and in Cipanku folklore as flame kami. Well, that's sick. Fuck yeah, let's look at some animations. I'm glad that the mythical wasn't a firebird. We'll get to the mythical soon. Complaining about salad, but wanting a digital nature. Look, I'm trying to give everyone a little bit of the sauce. You know, I'm trying not to be too critical on day 3. We'll start bitching about salad again soon. Don't you worry. I'm ready to. I'm ready to, but not yet. Not today. So I guess I'm not ready. All right, good animations. I like it. Heater. Once per battle, when entering the battlefield, rivals get burned for 1 turn. Meh, I don't know. Pretty niche. The thing is, it is a swap-in that immediately reduces the damage your opponent's about to do. So clutch heater swap-ins to save tems that would otherwise die, in theory, could be incredible, but that's like really big brain, and maybe so 5-head it turns into 3-head. In other words, so fancy it's not actually good, even though it's kind of sick. I don't know. Might be too hard to pull off, even though it seems kind of amazing in some forms. It can also finish off low HP tems of your opponent. That's true. That's true. It has some uses, but it's also still kind of, I don't know. Maybe it'll be good, but I'm not sure. Pyromaniac, damage done with fire techniques increased by 15%. It's pretty exciting until you realize Tolkien's main fire attack is a 2-hold attack, just Fire Tornado. But Fire Tornado is 145 base damage before stab, so, and they have good special attacks, so Pyromaniac Fire Chip Tolkien is a fucking heavy fire attack on turn 3. Maybe there's something there. They both seem interesting. Neither seems that strong. But yeah. It's cool. I like it. I like it. It's not the flashiest thing just because Firebird is kind of, you know what to expect. It looks really nice. I like the way they did it. I like how it's not too fiery. It doesn't look like it's on fire. It just looks like it can withstand fire. So I like the way they designed it. It's not too over the top. 2-wire, the strange digital 2-eye, just odd. I like it. I love it. I was hoping for a digital 2-eye, but I did not think they'd do it. I just assumed it would probably be a lightning 2-eye if there was going to be, there can't be a digital shrine, I thought to myself. How could the lore possibly explain that? And then, they figured it out. Wasn't that hard. Okay, so yeah. I'm happy to have the digital 2-eye. I like it. Its appearance is cool. It's got a cool Luma as well, like a pink-ish, like light, kind of luminescent Luma. It's cool. It's cool, and I do like it. Oops. My camera's getting all messed up now. No! No! Alright, I lost my angle, but there we go. Anyway. Splitter. We looked at this already. On Lodal, right? No. Who has Splitter? It's all blending together. We looked at Splitter on... Who has Splitter? Was that Molgu? Molgu had Splitter, right? Anyway. 2-wire has Splitter as well. When attacked with a physical or a special technique, prevent all negative status conditions. We already discussed that, so let's just move on. Common factor. When entering the battlefield, rivals and the ally get nullified for 2 turns. I'm very excited about this one. Yeah, Molgu had Splitter as well. Yeah. Common factor. I don't know if it's that good, but it might be. And I've just been wanting some kind of way to easily apply Nullify and just put that into the meta. And there's other stuff, but this is the big one. When entering the battlefield, all other tems get nullified. That's going to be really cool. Splitter will be preferred. Common factor invalidates its immediate offensive agenda. I think common factor is definitely not going to be that good on turn 1. On week 1, rather. But it could find a use over time. It could provide some really cool opening for a strategy that might not work. Turn 1 Quetzal counter? Yeah, maybe. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Like, it could counter a lot. Anything that's, like, strongly typed in one direction, it could counter. I don't know. It could be. Splitter is a very strong trait. It just is. It's very strong, and it's way easier. You can just use Splitter, and there's no combo. There's no combo needed. So Splitter will probably be the main trait. It's probably going to be the good trait preferred. But, like, I could see common factor finding somewhere to get in there. You know what I mean? Maybe, kind of, sort of, maybe. I don't know. Possibly. All right, what's left? Chubby. What started as an experiment in artificial pollination has resulted in the birth of this endearingly round fluffy boy. I never read this one before. Although not great flyers, Chubby compensate their cumbersomeness with digital reliability. Dude. I like that. Fluffy boy. Let's see some animations. It's an odd tem, you know, another bee. Didn't expect a second bee after Genki and Gazuma, but they did it. Multiple bees. Yeah, Splitter is great anti-doom for Cycrox. Yeah. Very true. Blocks the neurotoxin stuff. Adorable. Hover. Damage taken from earth techniques is reduced by 50% on top of the wind typing. Wow. Gonna wreck in Little Cup. That's actually pretty crazy. Hover Chubby in Little Cup could be insane. Going away gift we looked at earlier. It's crazy. It's crazy, but we already looked at it, so we're not going to look at it again. Let's keep moving. Waspine is a very, very cool tem with a strong aesthetic. Not even Professor Konstantinos could guess this evolutionary stage. While Waspine loses its predecessor's flight, it develops powerful crystal spikes. So they did the typings thing again. But in this case, it's fucking sick. Digital crystal. I'm glad we get that typing. And it's a wasp. A digital crystal wasp. It's just this weird hybrid wasp creature. I like it. I like it a lot just aesthetically. I think it's cool they did a Butterfree Venonat kind of thing here with the Gazuma Waspine. I think that's really cool. I like that. It's nice, you know? They're focusing in on certain areas. Waspine, Gazuma, Lowali, like all these Mashuk, all these sort of lifelike tems that could inhabit similar habitats and could be evolutionarily related from back in the day. Lowali, like one of my favorites has always been, for example, just real quick, if you look at Mashuk. Wait, am I going the wrong way? Mashuk is up at the top, isn't it? Mashuk is like 100 and... What number is Mashuk? I'm scrolling past it. I thought it was 100 and whatever. Oh, there it is, 85. So Mashuk has the circles, you know? And then if you look at Lowali, same circles. Same circles. You know what I mean? Wait. Oh, shit. I was like, where's my Luma? Yeah. Like the same exact circles on both. So, that's like a little dizzying. But yeah, so little touches like that have always been really cool to me. I'm seeing more of that with the Waspine thing, and I like that. I like that a lot. Looking at its traits, Royal Jelly. At the start of the turn, allies restore 3% of max HP. Passive heal for 3%. I'm a little skeptical that's strong enough. Seems pretty undertuned. 3? I don't know about that. I mean, Rejuvenate gives you 7, and that feels like it's just enough to matter. It's weak to 5 types as well. Yeah, Waspine is looking like it has some problems, honestly. The more that I look at Waspine... Oh, allies. Good call, Son of King. Good call. So it heals itself as well. Maybe. Sagar gifted you a sub? Wait, to his stream or to your... What do you mean? Not to my stream. Okay. To my stream? Why didn't it pop up? Oh, damn. Thank you so much to Saga. I don't know why it didn't pop up. Shoutouts to Saga. Klutzy Theo? No, I don't see... It was a while ago? Oh, okay. I must have missed it. I didn't realize that was Saga. Well, shoutouts to Saga. Hell yeah. Cool. I feel bad I missed it then. Or I must have... Who knows? It must have... I don't remember. It's been a long stream. Alright. Second trait. Wax Bath. When an ally rests, they get plus special defense. This would be the good trait. This could be a pretty sick combo. Waspine has some cool utility with other tems. The typing's going to be a little tough. The traits are okay. Wax Bath, to me, stands out as clearly being the better trait. I don't know. I'm not sure this one's going to actually be that usable, but it is a crazy tem, dude. I just appreciate its existence, even if it might not be good. What a bulbous butt. My god. You're dyslexic and can't read? What do you mean? What happened? Was it Achilles who gifted it to you? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so never mind. Take away the shout-outs to Saga. Saga's great, but I didn't think he gifted me a sub. I was like, what are you talking about? He hasn't been here all day. I mean, no offense, but yeah, I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah. That was very notable. Achilles gifted 3 subs. Yeah. Yeah, cool. I mean, congrats on all the gift subs. You're killing it today, Bo. It's all good. I was just confused, and I was like, well, I'm just going to go with it. I don't want to be like, oh, I don't believe you, because it's like, oh, shit, let's shout it out. But yeah, I was like, what? All right. Last one, and then I'm done. Last one, and then I'm getting the fuck out of here. Tyrannok. This is the mythical. Whoo! We waited a long time, and I am not disappointed. Holy crap, I am not disappointed. Probably the last living relic from a distant pre-human past when Mega Temtem roamed the unbroken peninsula. Most Temtemologists considered it to be cryptofauna until, well, until now. Until now. Dude, this one's so epic. I mean, come on, dude. If you're not happy with this thing, I don't know what to say. But I think everyone is happy with it. It's so sick. It's just so sick. Oh, I'm happy with this one. I'm just really happy it's not a mythical elemental bird. I'm so glad it's a dinosaur. It's so hard to win in the dungeon. You're welcome to do a raid with us sometime, Dasky. You just got to be here when they go down. We've been doing raids like once a day for like 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row, just depending on the day. Oh, well, dude, yeah, Dasky, if your group sucks, you're fucked. I only do groups with like Flux viewers and Flux Corp members. I only go with verified people. But you're welcome to join us. Like, viewers here who I know, as long as I recognize them a little bit, everyone's welcome. Just don't do randoms. We have a no revives rule. Unless there's, like, already enough gems to cover it and still be above 18, then once you're dead, you're just dead. That way, if someone messes up, it doesn't throw off everybody else. Okay, there's a lot to say about this tem, and I can't say it all today because I haven't figured it out. First off, lol, height 420 centimeters, lol. Second off, I agree with Mahi. I think Mahi is saying in the chat what everyone is thinking for the whole last 3 days. Thank God they didn't make the mythic overpowered. Otherwise, the PvP would have been destroyed. I agree. Good. Yes, this is part of... You unlock this tem by winning the layers, which is an exciting new feature none of us saw coming. Let's not talk about it now, though, because it's a whole different topic. Let's just get to the traits. Intimidator. Traits from the rivals and the ally don't have any effect during the first 2 turns the Temtem is on the battlefield. That's cool. I'm just not sure. I mean, you can shut down a bunch of stuff. I have to experiment with like, what it interacts with and in what ways. But it seems like this could be pretty intense as far as shutting down a lot of turn 1 combos that are a little bit, you know, janky and taped together by people not countering them well. Like, this is going to be a brick thrown right through that shit, just like psh, destroying those stall walls. It's not going to be good for that. So Intimidator is kind of crazy. And then Frightening is also insane. Gears from the rivals and the ally don't have any effect during the first 2 turns the Temtem is on the battlefield. Yeah, it's an answer for Deceit Aura and so much more. So much more. I can't even think of all the combos right now. There's no way, but like it's crazy. And Frightening as well. Shut down the grease on the Kinu and then Kinu is trapped. Frightening Tyranak is the immediate counter to grease Kinu. And so for everybody who's like, oh, this nerf is super dumb, all I do is run grease. Like, yes, kind of. But A, Intimidator probably stops Protector, right? And then B, Frightening definitely stops that fucking grease, which means you get trapped, which means oof. Because this is a fire nature attempt. It's got fire, so that's going to be bad. So I think there's a lot to Frightening, and that's just one very basic example. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to it. I just can't think of all the combos right now. I think this tem is going to see a lot of play, And I think it's going to be pretty well balanced. It is allowed in ranked. It is allowed in ranked. And it's not stupid broken, because we would have known. We would hear by now. We would hear whispering. We would hear whispers and rumors. People are already doing scrimmages. People are already queuing up. We would hear some stuff. But it seems like they did it. They somehow introduced a mythical tem that is satisfyingly mythical and feels like that's what it is. But it's not OP. But it's got sick traits and it's like meta defining potentially. But it still doesn't seem like it's broken at all. At all. At all. So it's like, whoa. Pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. And that's it. That's all the tems that we got in the new update. That's it. So I hope people enjoy. I hope you enjoy Cipanku, because that's what you got. That's all the new tems, and that's just scraping the surface, literally only looking at the traits, briefly catching the animations, just discussing Chromium for a minute, but we didn't look at the 12 different types and the moves they get. Like, there's so much more. I don't think we're going to be forced to play it. I agree that the mythical is kind of lacking a signature move. I do agree with that. It could use a signature move. More tems could still use signature moves, because the ones that have them feel so good, you know? Whether it's Serbatio's Wrath, Sizemunch's Wreck, or any of the many others. But yeah, there's a lot of cool tems. There's a lot of cool tems. It's a really exciting update. Pretty much everybody I've talked to is excited and loves the update. You'll hear a few random people complaining about something or another in global chat or whatever, but pretty much everyone I've talked to almost at all who's like actually someone I knew before the update dropped is extremely excited. Extremely excited. And it just seems like full speed ahead for the game. For casual players, it's better. For try-hard players, it's better. For streamers, it's better. And the groundwork is laid for even more good stuff. Content update 1 and 2 are going to bring some great stuff. There's going to be more updates before Arbory, some big updates before then. We're going to get auction houses in this update cycle, I'm pretty sure. I know we're going to get ranked matchmaking in this version 2. I think we get auction houses. I've heard mixed reports, but I think we do. And a bunch of other stuff. What do I think of the stamina nerf? I think it's good. I think it's good. I do think it's good. I'm kind of trying to wrap up, so I'm not going to go into it too hard, but I do think it's good. This update is the best. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, guys, I'm tired, and I'm getting the fuck out of here. That's all I got. Like, I'm exiting the game. I got to stop playing. It's been a long-ass stream, and I really need to eat some food and get some rest.